At Profig, we have been experimenting quite a lot with different language models. Among many other things, we are interested in creating autonomous agents and in their applications in QA and testing. One of the results of our efforts is an intelligent web explorer. The idea behind this project is that in order to test a website or a web application, you first need to learn a bit about the parts it's made of and about the actions that you can perform on that website or an app. The goal of our Web Explorer is to automate this discovery process and create a representation of the web app that is somewhat similar to a state machine. Essentially, it creates a graph where each node represents a state of a web application and each edge represents an action that leads from one state to another. But what exactly is a state here? Let me give you a simple example. Each e-commerce website has a shopping cart subpage, but this subpage can have at least two possible states. It can be empty, or there might be some items in the shopping cart. Each of these states is represented by different nodes in the graph. You might also ask, why not just use a simple web scraper for this? And the short answer is that we want to build something more powerful. For example, our Explorer can fill and submit forms, so it can access states that are not available just by following links. It also gives a meaning to each action. An action is not clicking a link, it's adding an item to a shopping cart. Thanks to LLMs, we can recognize this. Let me show you how it works. Let's say we want to learn more about Hacker News. I can start the Explorer from the command line by setting the starting domain and the maximum number of iterations. Now we just let the Explorer work. As you can see, it opened a new browser window and started browsing the web by performing various actions. In the background, it is slowly building the state machine. And we are done. The constructed state machine is returned into dot format, and we can use many online tools to transform it into a picture. We can see all the states it visited and all the actions it performed to move from one state to another. This project is still at the beginning and there is a lot to work on. But if you want to give it a shot, you can check out our GitHub repository. Let us know what you think.